Oh, I'm ready. I mean, now I'm ready. Oh, wait. I'm not. Who am I, and what do I do? I was hoping you would be able to tell me, because I'm really not sure. I mean, I'm Aux. I do, Pokemon stuff, and streaming and stuff, and I don't really know how to answer this question. Okay, for those who don't know me, give me a second to put my thoughts together. Well, let's come back to this question when I know more. Let's go to the next question, we'll come back to that one. Outside of gaming, what hobbies or interests do I have? Outside of gaming. I'm gonna say outside of TCG as well. I'm gonna consider TCG a part of gaming in this. Music is a big one. I was a band kid. I intend to get back into playing music again. I started learning piano in first grade? I think first grade or second grade I was learning piano. I know by second grade, but I want to say first grade I was learning piano. I did that up to 5th grade. And then 6th grade started trumpet and band, so I'm a music kid, straight up. And I want to pick up some lovely stringed instruments soon when I have time. My marching band went to the Rose Parade. That was a year from hell. I was a trumpet player playing Semper Fi. Anyone else who is brass understands. Punk, ska, all that fun stuff. I like creating stuff too. I'll say also programmer. I like programming and creating stuff. I sometimes make tiny hats and other little Owen cosplay. So that's a whole other thing that actually the cosplay stuff will be starting up again. I'm gonna say soon, probably not till the spring, but soon. Pretty much exactly the same. What you see is what you get. I don't really think I ham anything up for stream much. It's just me, and I think you could probably ask people I've known for a while.
She's nuts.
Oh god. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. It's hard to put it into words because, like...
She is a bundle of energy amongst bundles of energy amongst this quirky interdimensional zone. When you step into it, you don't feel weirded out. You're just kind of like, wow, she's cool.
Honestly, there's not much difference. There's not much difference between Aux and her personality online. Even though I'd have to say probably the only difference would be that knowing her personally, I can tell she's a very kind-hearted individual and, you know, she'll go out on the limb for anybody.
Auxome is by far the most comfortable person I've ever met with her quirkiness, ever.
For example, I'm known for dancing and singing in my streams, whether people like it or not. Yeah, I don't care who's watching. I do that for me.
Honestly, I'd have to say the best trait is her spontaneousness. Just because I'm not really sure what to expect from her, and it's pretty fun most of the time.
She owns her own zone, and I always find it to be cool that she could be so casual with other people on her channel, with her content. She keeps it light, she keeps it amazing, she makes people feel welcome. She owns who she is, she stands up for what she believes, and she really sets the tone as to who she is and makes sure that you know it. But that, to me, demands a good respect for somebody who creates content and who puts herself out there in a vulnerable space like online broadcasting.
I'm pretty much the same. I'm just as never shutting up. Like, I'm just as talkative and just as, probably even more talkative in real life, I guess. Even when I'm alone. I never stop talking. Straight up. Potatoes. Potatoes are glorious. They're delicious in pretty much every way. The only way they're not that great in is fried. French fries are okay, but I'm talking about you just like cook potatoes up in grease. It's like, or oil. It's like, But mashed, baked, scalloped, twice baked. French fries are okay, but they mostly are a vehicle of dipping sauce to my mouth. Like, I'm in it for the sauce, not the fry. Anyway, potatoes, straight up. Favorite meal would be what we call hamburger pie. It's a northern thing, I think, because every time I mention it to people down here, everyone's like, what? And they think like a pie with hamburger in it, but then you say shepherd's pie, and they're like, oh yeah, shepherd's pie! And I'm like, no, it's like shepherd's pie, but it's not. It's like tomato soup, green beans, hamburger, with tomato soup, mashed potatoes on top, and bacon oven. It's like the best thing ever, because it's just tomato, it's potato, it's meat, and it's green beans. It's just four different flavors all together. It's glorious. I could just eat that pretty much any day of my life. What is my favorite video game and video game character? That is a hard one. Okay, let me think. I have a lot of enjoyment for a lot of games. That's my problem. I have a hard time picking favorites. My favorite Pokemon game, Gen 3, Sapphire, you know, whatever. I'm gonna say Sapphire over Emerald. It's purely because the VSC, or the match call instead of Trainer's Eyes. Straight up. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. God, so good. You all know I'm a big Pokemon Mystery Dungeon fan. And those games are underrated and should be, yes. Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon if you haven't yet, just, Oh, I'm definitely gonna be doing some stuff with this soon. I'm a big Zelda fan. I do prefer Zelda to Mario. Definitely, straight up. Zelda's cool because she kicks ass, as well as, you know, she's not always just like, I'm just She's also like, and I'm gonna punch you in the face. Neopets? Is that an answer? Can I say Neopets? Straight up, it's probably card games. It's probably just straight up solitaire. If you were to count my hours playing solitaire games in compared to anything else, and part of it is because it's a great time killer, and normally I was on buses and stuff, and it was before I don't know if my no, I started when I had my iPod. My iPod could not. It was so old. There's no way it could run emulators. The best thing I had on there was Zork. If I knew where my iPod was, I think I've played in the 3 years I went to Votech. Easily over 1,000 games of Spider Solitaire on the bus. And I played other card games too. So probably hours played is probably card games. Just various. And I don't mean TCG, I mean some varieties of solitaire. Free Cell, Solitaire, Spider, Alaskan. I play a lot of Alaska Solitaire. I don't know what it's a variant. You get to do things with backwards and it's kind of fun. I got another Solitaire app on my phone. It's got over 100 games of Solitaire and it's hard to put down sometimes. I'm Aux. I'm a Pokemon streamer. I guess I'm a Pokemon streamer. Mostly TCG. Mostly TCG collector rather than pro player. Pro player. I don't play competitively anymore. I like rogue decks. I'm a rogue deck fan. Fan of socks and hats and Pokemon and Mudkips and Salandit is like a close second on like favorite Pokemon. Not gonna lie, Salandit has warmed its way into my heart, and I want to hug them when I see them. And wacky decks. That's why I host the wackiest tournament in the TCGO. And hopefully the TCG come January whenever I do the first IRL one at Dallas Regionals. So, stuff I have going on. I know when this video comes out, not much. Because I'll be busy with school, but on twitch.tv/Auxome, somewhere on the screen there'll be a link, I'm sure. The variety of streams, mostly Pokemon TCG. We do have the Kerfuffle Cup, which if you play Pokemon TCG, or if you'd like to start playing, or if you used to play, yeah, it's a free tournament where we hand out prizes and stuff like that. Like, you get packs and prizes and all that good stuff. And it's just fun. It's supposed to be a breakup from the meta, so like, the rules change on a monthly basis, and you just have to build a deck within the rules, change your deck as much as you want. Yeah, mostly TCG stuff, especially while I'm busy with school and work. I just try to get my Kerfuffle Cup going. Instagram, I mentioned earlier, cosplay. Right now, Instagram is going to be dedicated to cosplay, and I might branch out, or I'm not going to do Snapchat, I finally decided. Hell no. Oh, and Twitter. Twitter is... I try to tweet regularly. It doesn't always happen. But if you tweet at me, I'll see it.